Celeste, Celeste, Celeste. Balatro, Balatro, Balatro. Mash them up, up, up. What do you get? Get. Blessed, est. So welcome to another video of the Celeste and Balatro mashup. If you don't know what that is, let me explain. Pick the precision platforming of Celeste and the roguelike elements of Balatro. Mix them up and you get whatever this is. It's what I've been developing for the past few months, and I think at this point it has a solid structure. It just needs more content and a few features that I haven't added yet. But that's what this video is for, and also showing your Joker concepts from last video. So if you like Celeste or you like Balatro, subscribe and like the video. Now let's go over what I added to the game. The first thing I want to talk about is this. Okay, I don't really know what the name for this is. In the Celeste wiki they call it shields. That's a really stupid name. Why the hell would it be called shields? But regardless of that, I've added them to the game. Here's how they work. Basically, you have a few of these shields. Oh my god, that's just a stupid name. And when you pass through them, you activate the shields. And activating all the shields activates the shield activated platform, allowing you to progress. Now, implementing this was extremely simple. I just had to make it so when you activate a shield, it checks all other shields to see if they're all active. And if they are, then you activate the platform. And for visual clarity, I made them different colors depending on the state of the shield. Unactivated is blue, activated is white, and when all are activated, they're all pink. And if you're colorblind, then I guess it kinda sucks to be you. Hey, don't blame me, I just copied the system from Celeste. They also have this really cool animation, and I think that maybe, slowly I'm becoming one of the best pixel artists in the world. I'm just saying. I then attempted to make a level using this mechanic, and I'm not gonna lie, maybe level design is not my strong suit. I think my strong suit is making code that doesn't work. But I did try my best and ended up coming out with this. And now we have 3 levels in the game, let's go, I'm amazing, a round of applause is to me. I know, thank you very much. Now let's talk about a feature from Balatro, which is booster packs. Booster packs are purchasable in the shop that you can buy to choose between a few card options. In Balatro, there's Arcana packs for tarot cards, Buffoon packs for jokers, Celestial packs for planet cards, Spectral packs for spectral cards, and Standard packs for regular playing cards. Now, here in Celeste, we don't really have any of these type of cards except jokers. Well, I guess I technically do have something similar to planet cards. The upgrade cards. Yeah, that's not a very unique name. I don't think I actually really talked about these in the previous video, so let's talk about it now. If you played Balatro, think of the planet cards. When you use a planet card, it upgrades one of your hands, giving you more mult and chips when playing that hand. Well, we don't have hands here. So the upgrade cards upgrade the strawberry, the flag, and the timer. Let me explain each of these individually. When you get a strawberry, you get a few more chips. By default, this value is 16, but when you use the upgrade card, it increases by 4. When you're playing a level, there's a timer on the top. It starts at 50 chips and then it goes down 2 every second. The timer's upgrade card increases the starting value by 4 chips, basically allowing you to have more time until it reaches 0. The flag is what finishes your current attempt. It gives you both chips and multiplier. The upgrade card increases those values. Now back to booster packs. Like I said, in booster packs you have a few options to choose from a specific card type. So I added booster packs for jokers and upgradables. For the jokers that show up in the packs, I used the same logic I used in the jokers from the shop. Jokers you already own won't show up. And of course, no repeated jokers within the pack. And now it works fine. Yeah, totally. Each booster pack also has 3 types: regular, jumbo, and mega. Because there are only 3 upgradable cards, I can't make jumbo or mega upgradable packs, so there's only the default version where you choose between 2 of them. But for jokers, I can do this. The default pack gives you 1 of 2 jokers, the jumbo pack gives you 1 of 4 jokers, and the mega pack gives you 2 of 4 jokers. I've also made different sprites even from the same packs to give them a little more variety. For example, there's 3 upgradable packs even though they all do the exact same thing, and I really like how they turned out. Now when you get to the shop, there are 2 packs that you can buy, and re-rolling the shop does not give you more packs. And that's another Balatro feature added. Now I just need vouchers, something that fills the place of tarot cards, boss blinds in general. Yeah, I still have a lot to do. But now let's talk about the reason you're really here. Jokers. In the last video, I asked for Joker concepts to add to the game, and you guys gave me quite a few. I ended up picking 5 concepts. It's not a whole lot, but there were quite a few comments making very similar concepts. Specifically Battling concept Jokers. There were like 4 or 5 comments asking for it. You guys like Battling, and I can't blame you. Okay, now let's check the Jokers I made it to the game. The first Joker I'll be adding is this. Name Moonberry Joker. Ability, recharge your dash after a few seconds while in the air. Art, the moonberry from chapter 9 in the center of it with a wow right below it. This is quite simple. I just made it so when the player dashes, it starts a timer and after a few seconds the dash gets recharged. For the art, I need to do the moonberry with a wow below it. Now call me lazy, but I reused the strawberry sprite from the upgradable card. I changed the colors, added a few more stuff, the wow below it, and we have a beautiful sprite. This is what I call being resource efficient, which takes us to the next Joker, which is also a strawberry sprite. Name Golden Strawberry. Sprite, maybe just a golden berry or a golden berry jumbo color palette, you choose what you look better. Effect, times 5 molt if you completed the attempt without dying. For this one I needed an internal death counter for each level. If the counter is 0 when you finish the level, the Joker triggers. The sprite is, yet again, a strawberry. So being the efficient game developer that I am, I reused the strawberry sprite. It's not laziness, it's resource efficiency. Also, this Joker is really hard to trigger in the game, because it's really hard to do a level without dying. So why don't we add a Joker that synergizes with this one? Joker name, Skills Bro Skills. What the Joker does, gains 3 molt every time you win, but resets if you die. This Joker is a system I have not yet implemented. See, this Joker increases the amount of molt that it gives each time. If you finish one level without dying, it gives you 3. If you finish then another level without dying, it gives you 6. So I had to implement this system, which is not really hard, it was just storing values, and then make it reset when the player dies. This Joker really synergizes with the gold berry, because instead of getting 3 molt every level, you're essentially getting 15 molt every level. And for the sprite, I had no idea, so I made a purple Joker. I'm gonna leave it at that. And now for the best Joker concept I've ever seen in my life. Green Joker. Turns your hair green when you dash instead of blue. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we needed. This is exactly what we work for here. Jokers are very useful and helpful. But how do we implement this Joker, you ask? Well, if the player has the Joker, instead of making the hair blue, we make it green. That's really all there is to it. Also, here's a really cool detail. Because the color of the trail of the dash is connected to the color of the hair, it also turns green. But what will we do for the sprite of the Joker? It's green. It's green. Like that guy from Ninjago.
Green.
What's that?
Green.
And now the final Joker concept, the one that got most likes. Well, this was actually a tie between 2 comments at the time that I saw, but I decided to choose this one because the other was a battling concept. And there were so many battling concepts, and I do want to make a battling Joker, but I don't want it to be part of this. Also, it was made by the same person who made the Goldberry concept, so... But let's check the concept. Dashless Joker, plus 100 chips, minus 1 chip for every dash. Art resembles the sign from the first room to contain a winged strawberry. This concept uses the same logic as the skill Joker. We're gonna need to start the value and decrease it every time we dash. And it does decrease quite fast because of how often you dash. I also made it destroy itself when you reach 0 dashes. So you probably wanna sell it before that happens. And the art is the sign from the first winged strawberry room. The winged strawberry is a special type of strawberry that goes away if you dash. And this is the first room we see it in. So I assume the person is talking about these signs. Since there are these signs here, I've never noticed them in my first playthrough. I guess that's why I didn't get the strawberry in the first playthrough. So for the art, I picked one of the signs, added a few background elements, and now we have 5 different Jokers. 5 Jokers made by you guys. Thank you so much everyone who left their concept in the comments of last video. Some of them I might come back in the future. No promises though. But more importantly, thank you for watching my videos and supporting the channel. If you watched this far, it means you enjoyed the video, so I would really appreciate if you liked and subscribed to the channel. Or maybe you're just waiting to see if your concept made it to the game and it didn't, so now you want to kill me. Happens to the best of us. But before this video ends, I'll leave you with the Joker I made where the pixel art turned out so good that I want you to enjoy for a few seconds.